Hello everyone, hope everyone's well, hope everyone's blessed. So I thought I'd touch base. We've had a mad few weeks, a mad few months. I've been a busy boy. I hope people understand how busy I really am. I spend 5 or 10 minutes posting on social media, but I work long hours. I am busy every day, all day. And to be able to get the autism events done and street beefs done, it just takes up so much time. So I'm very grateful for the people that support my channel, very grateful for the people that support my journey. Whatever I seem to do, whether it be autism, mental health, addiction, or fighting or whatever, I seem to get a lot of support and I really appreciate it. Especially off my side of my YouTube, coming from my YouTube channel, I have a lot of decent people that follow me and support me. I have a lot of hate as well, but the positive far outweighs the negative. The support that I get far outweighs the hate that I get, and I am extremely grateful for you guys. I really am. I mean this when I say this. It's not possible. Anything that business venture that I have, or anything that I'm trying to put together, i.e. Vienna's Voice or Street Beefs, or talking about mental health or anything like that, it gets out there because of you guys. Sharing it, commenting, pressing the like button, subscribing to my channels. It means so much to me. It really does, because without the support, I would be focusing on the hate. So because I get that much support, it helps me forget all that. So the hate doesn't matter. It doesn't, because of the support that I get. So thank you. Really appreciate it. Now, Street Beefs UK, we had our first show on and it was absolutely amazing. I didn't expect it to be as good as what it was because of the hurdles we had to overcome. The obstacles that got put in our way over the last few weeks were fucking crazy. Again, the hate. You've got all these little cowardly, faceless channels who have been reporting us and trying to put a stop to it, and even going as far as contacting my sponsors who are sponsoring the show and sponsoring me as a professional athlete. People ringing them up and messaging them trying to put a stop to it. That's absolutely outrageous. To hate somebody that bad that you want to try and put a dent in the pocket, or you want to try and contact and ruin their livelihood. Because let's have it right, on this BKFC journey over the next few months, I'm not going to be working. I'm going to be solely focusing on building the best version as a fighter, as a bare knuckle boxer I possibly can. So these sponsors are going to help me do that. Without them, it's not possible. And you've got people, I know exactly who it was as well. Like, I know the channels that did it. I know the guys from social media that got in touch with these and try to put a stop to it. Now that's fucking crazy. I've got no sex crimes. I've never hurt a child. I've never hurt a woman. I don't understand why people would go out the way to try and target me that bad. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. But look, it is what it is. Continue to do it, because you'll only help in building a better version of myself. Because when the negative, for every one person that shots a negative comment, I have 10 people that will overcome that comment or that negative behaviour and show support. So keep coming at me. Do your best. And that goes to all you shithouse, cowardly, faceless accounts. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking about us. No such thing as bad publicity. So Street Beefs was amazing. Absolutely buzzing with how it went. Absolutely buzzing. There was a few good fights on. Listen, as well, the level of fighting was like low, middle and high. We had lots of guys who had only had their first fight. Lots of guys who've never had a fight in their lives were jumping in and fighting. It was amazing. We had a guy jump out the crowd and fight someone in short, because a lad pulled out on the day, so we had a guy jump out of the crowd. He fought as well. Big shout out to him. Fucking beast. Absolutely keen as mustard. Big Tommy Hench was down. Fought Dorman Pete. That was a good fight. Tommy doing his thing, putting people to sleep as usual. But fair play to Peter. Taking the fighting Tommy Hench. There's not many men out there that don't really want to fight Tommy Hench, so fair play to Peter. What else did I want to speak about? Yeah, me and Danny Christie. Me and Danny got in the ring. We done a face-off. That was funny. That was good. Felt like punching in there and then on the spot, if I'm being honest. His smug, big white gnashes bouncing out of his mouth. I wanted to knock him down the back of his throat, but I didn't do that because he had his young'un with him, so I let him off. The next one, we're looking to be busy with Street Beefs this year. I really am. Street Beefs UK is here to stay, and no one can do anything about it. We are here to stay, and we're taking over. Simple as that. Street Beast UK is an establishment where we want to help people sort their differences out in a disciplined manner. You know, we don't want, if people have got, we're going to try and get a message out there over these next few weeks. If people have got chew on them streets from whatever town you're from, you know, if you're from different towns and you've got chew with certain lads, you know, and you just want to fight, well, reach out to us. We might be able to sort it. You know, we can speak to both parties and we can try and, you know, get it over the line to where you're both going to swap shots and fucking bury the beef at the end. I think it's amazing. I think we have the platforms to be able to pull this off. Big shout out to Ben Hatchett. Big shout out to Ryan. You guys were amazing on the night. Ben putting me and Ben. It took a lot of work for me and Ben to get this over the line. You know, it really did. It really did. You know, Ben's one of the genuinest kids I've ever met. You know, he's got a friend. He'll be a friend and a brother for life. You know, and this Street Beast UK, we're here to stay. You know, say what you want about Ben. He's a down to earth character. He's got good personalities. He's charismatic. He's charismatic, and his personality is booming. You know, he's fun to be around. You know, and Street Beast UK, I think for me, my opinion, you know, man and Ben's ideas and plans come together, and I think it's going to work. We're going to pull it off. Big year for Street Beast UK this year, 100%. Big shout out to Connor John, Marky B, killed it on the night. Their tunes were fucking blasting. It was brilliant. It was fucking class. Really over the moon with how the night went. Yeah, it was brilliant. You know, my anxiety's been through the roof all week getting this sorted, so I'm just glad it got done. Now, I've got a date in mind for the next one. I'm thinking March. Well, that's something I'll have to speak to Ben about. You know, obviously Ben and Ryan, they worked tirelessly. I was busy on the night, but they've done all the build-up, all the matchmaking. They've got all the fighters. They do all the social media. You know, on the night don't get me wrong, on the night I was flat out. I was busy. I was reffing all the fights. You know, there was a bit of chew outside. I had to rush outside and sort all that chew out. You know, we were lucky. We got away. No one was fighting. No one got hurt. You know, no one was fighting in the crowd. No one was fighting outside. It was a clean night, but we were lucky because it was getting a bit rowdy and a bit leery, but we managed to nip it in the bud as early as possible. But other than that, it was a really good night. Really good night. Big shout out to my sponsors. See if I can remember them all. Macro Based Diner. Big shout out to Macro Based Diner for taking care of my diet and my food. Big shout out to Know Your Boxing. Providing me with boxing gloves. Big shout out to Know Your Boxing. Big shout out to Halo Drinks. Big shout out to RW Designs. Big shout out to the Paving People. Big shout out to Walsh Clothing, who've now come on board. Stay tuned. I will be putting their clothing up soon. Walsh Clothing looks good. The Paving People, I think I mentioned them. DW Platinum Services. Big shout out to all the source, all my sponsorship, all the sponsorship deals that I've landed. All you guys are going to be a massive help in helping me reach my goals this year and becoming the best version of myself as a BKFC fighter. M&G Security as well. M&G Security, buzzing to have you on board, brother. M&G Security, absolutely amazing company, amazing guys. Looking forward to working with you all. I think it's going to be a big year. Massive achievements. It'd be a massive achievement for me to be able to win the Cruiserweight title. So let's see where we go with it. Listen, Cruiserweight division on BKFC, be careful because I'm coming for everyone. Everyone. Let's go. God bless, guys. Take care.